time that has been given to our group. We are from first group, and in this occasion we will tell you about one of the waterfalls in Nias district, namely the Bahomua Waterfall. Bahomua Waterfall is located in Tulumbaho village, Sogaeadu district, North Sumatra province, which is approximately 12 kilometers from Minaka airport. To get this waterfall, we passed through several villages such as Sogaeadu, Hilimbana, and also Saitagaramba. This is very natural waterfall, can only be reached on foot, but we are presented with a beautiful and peaceful natural atmosphere and provide us an adrenaline travel experience to get this location. The location of the waterfall, vehicle parking is quite far. Ride a motorbike for 2 kilometers and then walk for about 1 kilometer, and it can take 35 minutes. It is difficult for us to bring the vehicle to the located because the road access has not support to us. This means that it can be estimated that the length of the trip from the city to the location of the Bahomua waterfall is approximately 2 hours. As we know that this is a people or local community in this village, and they have good character or comfortable to us, friendly, and also have good relationship to another people who want to come in their village. And this is the situation and condition of the road to the waterfall. You can see it is not good or not well, and if we pass this road we must be careful. Why? Because the road is very slippery, so it is really test the physicality of every visitor. Finally, now we have arrived at the location of the Bahomua Waterfall, and this is the face of the location that is quite interesting to visit.
To our friends or those who watch this video, we inform you that when we visit this waterfall, it was raining, so the color of the water was turbid. But actually, if it was not raining, the color of the water is green. Let's know about the history. There is some history of this waterfall. People around there believe that the name of the waterfall is all taken from the story of an ancestor surnamed Buaya, where the names of this waterfall comes from the word Baho or ravine. Stories from local people say that in ancient times there were brother and sister who had committed adultery. Then their parents cursed them and turned them into human-shaped stones. But now the stone is invisible. Other stories also from local people say that in ancient times, if someone committed a sin to kill, they were immediately killed and thrown into the ravine. The local community also said that around the Bahomua waterfall, precisely on the cliff, there are megalith stones left by their ancestors. Bahomua waterfall is very wide, so you can swim with the water which is quite cold and fresh. Around the waterfall, there are cliffs with a height of 150 square meters. On top of the big rock was overgrown with some big trees and grass. In this location, there are several waterfalls that are no less interesting. Around the waterfall, there are large rocks that look unique with different shapes, and the rocks resemble caves. You can take photo or picture around the large rocks, and then you can enjoy the fresh water. You can swim in comfortable, and it is very interesting for us.
Baiklah, kasih kesempatan kali ini. Ini kami ada beberapa pertanyaan tentang lokasi wisata yang ada di Desa ini. Dan untuk pertanyaan pertama, apa yang menjadi sejarah atau histori daripada tempat ini?
Yang menjadi sejarah dari tempat ini namanya dulu Bahomua. Sejarahnya adalah tempatnya marga buaya dulu. Salah satu marga di daerah ini. Di atas ini ada beberapa batu megalit peninggalan, dan ini sejarahnya dulu ini ada orang yang pernah berzina, ada cewek sepasang cewek sama cowok, terus dari batu dilempar ke dalam sungai. Jadi Bahomua ini sudah ada sejak beberapa tahun yang lalu, jadi kita nggak tahu sebenarnya kapan ini. Masih belum bisa.
Hanya sejarahnya dulu.
Ya, sampai sekarang ini masih nggak bisa ada orang yang bilang rekomendasi.
Jadi kan tempatnya orang atau bisa orang-orang
Kalau yang kunjungi orang-orang ini sering hampir setiap minggu ke sini untuk berenang. Terus 2 tahun yang lalu di sini pernah dijadikan maunya destinasi wisata. Cuman karena masalah kendala yang COVID, jadi tidak terkendala semuanya. Di sini pernah datang orang Barat, 2 orang dari Australia dan Amerika, berarti dari Dispora, Kabupaten Nias, mana juga sini.
ini Bang, bagaimana harapan dari warga setempat atau dari pemerintah daerah, pemerintah desa untuk tempat ini Bang, depannya bagaimana?
harapan kami sih untuk Bahomua ini untuk dimajukan lebih selangkah lagi dari seperti ini dari semula, dan akses jalannya untuk selalu dibuka sehingga para pengunjung tidak kewalahan kalau mau berwisata di Bahomua.
Guys, now let's see the peak of the Bahomua waterfall. Let's check it out. At this peak, we can see various kinds of trees and cliffs. So here the peak is very high and we must or have to be careful climbing it. At this peak also we can enjoy a very natural and fresh situation with various sounds of birds chirping.
Guys, in Bahomua waterfall, there is also a megalithic stone relic of ancient ancestor which is located on top of the mountain around the waterfall.
Here, to pass this peak requires concentration and strong physical strength. So, it is enough quite challenging for our adrenaline guys. Okay, after we pass the peak, we arrive at the stream of Bahomua Waterfall, and this is the situation of the flow of this waterfall. Okay, in this Bahomua waterfall, there are many large rocks that have a unique shape and look like small caves with water flowing on each side. Here, we can enjoy the cool and fresh atmosphere.
we can swim with the fresh and cold water. Happy fun!
Okay, the next, the invitage or uniqueness potential that exists in the Bahomua waterfall. The first, the waterfall is fresh, attractive, still beautiful, and there are many trees around the waterfall that thrive and are great, so it is very beautiful to visit when you are in direct contact with nature. The second, it has a fairly large swimming area and clear turquoise water. And the third, the uniqueness of the cliffs and large rock above the waterfall. The cliff is like a cave flanking the entrance of water. It looks unique and tests the underline of visitors to get to the top. The fourth, the potential for rock climbing activities is estimated to be around 10 meters. The fifth, the stones located at the top are megaliths of historical heritage. The sixth, the shape of the rock around the waterfall is very diverse, interesting shape like a cave. And the last, on the rock we can take documentation with a very interesting background.
For our friends who watch this video about Bahomua waterfall, I believe that you are interested to visit it. Yes, I assure you that when you go to Bahomua waterfall, it gives you a million experience and very pleasant impressions. You will be friendly with the green nature, and there we can swim in the cold and fresh water. In addition, you will see large stones that are very unique in shapes. Why? Yes, because the rocks looks like a cave. You can take your photo with a unique background. In addition, you will enjoy the freshness of this location with the sound of roaring water currents.
So guys, here we not only invite the people around this area or around this location, but we also invite the people outside this village. People who like traveling, camping, touring, and who want to enjoy the beauty of the nature, come please. Friends from campus, family, relatives, let's invite them to Bahomua waterfall. It is also possible to invite the people from abroad, such as tourists and so on.
Okay guys, you have nothing to lose by coming there, because you will get some new things, get some new challenge, and of course it will test or challenge your adrenaline. In addition, it will test your physical also and spiritual. There we will learn how to be friendly with nature. One more thing guys, there we can meditate, because the atmosphere is peaceful. And also you will hear the chirping of birds, the sound of the water, and so on. In addition, other tourist spots are rapids, rock climbing. So it is very interesting. Okay, the cost there is also not too expensive to get the location, and we only prepare a vehicle that can be relied on roads that look extreme, sufficient oil, food, drinks, snacks, and so on. Because one of the weaknesses of the place is that it doesn't have a store. In addition, to go there, we need someone or several people from the local community to take us to the location, guide us to find out what objects are in the Bahomua waterfall, and who are our informations or resource persons regarding the Bahomua waterfall itself. And then we also pay them 50,000 one people. So when a lot of people come there, it is more easier for us to pay. Thank you.